just मैं बस सोच रही थी कि तुम्हें FNAF के बारे में पूछना था ना. Five Nights at Freddy's. I have this great idea in my head. How about I will play the game and you can sit on my lap and I will explain the Five Nights at Freddy's lore to you, and we can just, have some fun. I mean, I really loved when we did the Minecraft wala thing. It was very relaxing. And since तुम्हें इतनी नींद आ नहीं रही है, मुझे भी इतनी नींद आ नहीं रही है, मैंने सोचा कि maybe we could. Okay, I know Five Nights at Freddy's का lore बहुत बड़ा है. So how about this? मैं बस पहला गेम खेलूँगी आज and I'll tell you everything about the first game. And जैसे जैसे हम आगे की गेम्स खेलेंगे वैसे वैसे I can teach you about the whole thing. Please baby, please, I'm begging you. Oh my god, thank you so much, I love you so much. Okay, get a blanket, get some कुछ भी जो तुम्हारा मन करे and जल्दी से आ जाओ. Okay, I'm waiting for you. Okay, so this is the first night, and you know what, I'll just let the phone guy explain himself first before I jump on.
Hello. I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah, it's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
Yeah. I mean, तुम जाते क्या ऐसी जगह पे जॉब करने के लिए? I know, right? Okay. So, जहाँ तक मुझे याद है, Fazbear पिज़्ज़रिया, मतलब फ्रेडी फैज़बेयर पिज़्ज़ा, सॉरी, ये Fazbear एंटरटेनमेंट का एक ब्रांच है. या इट्स अ रेस्टोरेंट लाइक चकी चीज़ की तरह. चकी चीज़ की तरह. एंड इसके पहले वी हैड अ रेस्टोरेंट कॉल्ड फ्रेडबेयर्स फैमिली डाइनर, एंड उसका ओनर था विलियम आफ्टन, और इसका भी को ओनर बोल सकते हैं, इट्स विलियम आफ्टन. बट यू नो व्हाट, आई विल एक्सप्लेन अबाउट हिम एंड हेनरी जो उसका दोस्त था. In the other game, when we played the Secret of the Mimic now, I'll just explain this to you. So when this game came out now, it was like a very basic premise. So basically we are a security guard, okay? Our name is Mike, and हमें बस देखना है in animatronics को and make sure, you know, they don't wander around at something like that. And अगर तुम देखोगे आसपास तो you will find little clues कि in 1985, okay, and this is canon by the way, 1985 में ही हुआ था. 1985 में 5 children went missing, okay. अभी दुनिया को पता है कि वो went missing, but हमें पता है कि उनके साथ हुआ क्या. But this 1985 का incident is known as the missing children incidents. Okay, so in the missing children incident, some 5 kids went missing in Freddy Fazbear Pizza. It's not let's not say like in Freddy Fazbear Pizza, but like they just went missing all over the town. And when we play like the later games, we understand कि animatronics सच में क्यों move करते हैं. I mean, जो reason phone guy, उसका नाम actually Ralph है. We didn't knew that, okay? ये तो एक book से पता चला. So जो the phone guy जिसने like बताया like whatever happens, that is the reason, but the real reason is something else, and that is the owner of this Five Nights at Freddy's, Freddy Fazbear Pizza, the William Afton, he killed 5 kids, or 6 kids, sorry, he killed 6 kids and then stuffed them into the animatronics. And yeah, that is why the animatronic moves at night. अभी ये जो गेम है ना, इसमें एक्चुअली 5 nights तो है ही, but there is a 6th night which is like तुम इसमें जाके कस्टम कर सकते हो the AI of the animatronics. AI is basically like the aggressiveness of the animatronics, and the reason you can do that is because they all use a same endoskeleton blueprint. Again, ये मैं बताऊंगी when we talk about the Secret of the Mimic, because it's kind of relevant to that. And when you do that after the 6th night, you get fired because you tampered with the animatronics and तुम्हें से बदबू भी आ रही होती है like the character we play, and that is like the key reason. That is why I'm telling you, so you have to remember that. Okay, फिर this is like the base code, like 5 kid went missing, and the whole lore is around that. Wait, let me focus for a second. And you also talked about the bite of 87, right? We get to know this bite of 87 in the next game. Like, we get to know more about it. I'll explain it to you. But the thing is, the game which came after this is actually the game which is before this. Like समझो, तुम समझो मैं क्या कहना चाहती हूँ. ये जो गेम है ना, ये जो हम खेल रहे हैं FNAF 1, this happened after the incidents or whatever happens of FNAF 2. Oh, I didn't even realize I won.
Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera views, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
Don't worry about him, वो बस mechanic explain कर रहा है. So anyways, I was saying, so this game that we are playing right now is like supposed to happen after the second game. Okay, I'm just clearing things out. Okay, so the thing is, each animatronic, हर एक animatronic में एक बच्चे की आत्मा है. Okay, and they attack you accordingly. Now, I didn't get attacked yet, but if I did, I'll let you know. Freddy died while he was hiding, so he doesn't attack much. वो बस तभी अटैक करेगा जब तुम्हारी पावर ख़त्म हो जाएगी, and you will hear the infamous song of Freddy, ding 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 ding, something like that. Chica died while she was screaming. That's why तुम उसको कैमरा पे जब देखते हो तो उसकी beak is all fucked up. Foxy died while he was running away. And then Bonnie died fighting. Yeah, that's why I love Bonnie. But I told you कि 6 लोगों का मर्डर हुआ था और मैंने तुम्हें 4 ही बताए. The 6th spirit is actually inside something called Golden Freddy. Now, I'll tell you, इस फैंडम में अगर सबसे ज़्यादा मुश्किल काम है that is keeping up with the names, because Golden Freddy is actually Fredbear from Fredbear Family Diner, but in this game he's known as Golden Freddy. I don't know why they did it. Oh my god. Okay, so he is originally Fredbear and then he became Golden Freddy. So if I say Golden Freddy or Fredbear, don't get confused in that. So Golden Freddy or Fredbear has two spirits, okay, inside of them. One spirit is the one that is killed by William Afton, and his name is Cassidy. Now I this is my personal confusion, ठीक है, मुझे नहीं पता कि Cassidy लड़का है या लड़की, so I'm just gonna refer to them as them. So Cassidy is the most brutal and the most agitated spirit in सब में से, because he's the one जिसको विलियम एफ्टन ने बहुत बुरी तरीके से मारा था ब्रो. लाइक देयर वाज लाइक नो रीज़न टू किल them this brutally, but Cassidy is supposed to be like the last victim, and they are stuffed in the Golden Freddy, aka the Fredbear suit. Now see, यहाँ पे तो we have 4 characters like Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and you know, but in Fredbear Family Diner, जो इसके पहले Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria से पहले ओपन हुआ था, it only had like 2 characters, that is Fredbear aka Golden Freddy, and we have someone called Spring Bonnie or Yellow Bonnie. I don't know which one is it. Like the same characters have multiple names across different video games, so kabhi it's like hard to keep up with it, but it's called like she's like Spring Bonnie. Okay, so it's like a yellow color का Bonnie का suit, or it's also called the Yellow Rabbit. Most of them call Yellow Rabbit. Now William Afton ये सब बच्चों का मर्डर वो सूट पहन के करता था, ठीक है. लाइक सेकेंड गेम जब हम खेलेंगे तब यू विल गेट टू नो. सो ही यूज्ड टू वेयर द सूट, और वो सूट पहन के इन बच्चों का मर्डर करता था, बिकॉज इट्स लाइक ईजी फॉर हिम टू लूर द किड्स इनसाइड. And I know I sound like a crazy person right now, but like this is what we got now. So what else should I tell you? Yeah, there are like a lot of locations. So we have like Fazbear Entertainments. I have no idea when it was founded, but it was founded by William Afton and co-owner as like Henry Emily. Now William Afton was more of a business guy. He knows the dirty tactics of the business, and Henry Emily was more of an animatronics guy. Henry was like smart with animatronics. So first William Afton opened Fredbear Family Diner, and he had the people wear the Fredbear and Yellow Bonnie suit. But when Henry came into the picture, and that is like William Afton किसी कर्जे में चला गया था, and Henry already had a restaurant. Now this is from a video I saw, ठीक है. Apparently Henry के पास जो restaurant था, it was Chica's Party World. So like Chica is like Henry's creation, ऐसा बोल सकते हैं. So when Henry came in, he invented something called spring suits. Spring suits are like वो animatronics भी बन सकते हैं, and people can wear those spring suits as well, but it's like very dangerous to wear it, because अगर तुम थोड़ा सा भी गलत ही लेना तो बैम सारे spring locks तुम्हारे अंदर घुस जाएंगे. Spring locks are basically like what makes the suit animatronic rather than wearable. Okay, and I hope I'm making sense. So apparently it was like Henry's design, but when we will know Secret of the Mimic, you will know it was not Henry's design. He kind of stole it, maybe. I think he did not stole it, he just wanted to make it by himself, you know what I mean. Also, there is something called like a endoskeleton in the in all the animatronics. Endoskeleton is like a skeleton, वो तुम बाहर निकाल सकते हो. I completed the night. Then like you can just like pull it out and wear the suit and later.
Most people don't last this long. I mean, you know, they usually move on to other things by now. I'm not implying that they died. That's not what I meant. Anyway, I better not take up too much of your time. Things start getting real tonight. Hey, listen, I had an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuffed into a Freddy suit, try playing dead. You know, go limp. Then there's a chance that maybe they'll think that you're an empty costume instead. Then again, if they think you're an empty costume, they might try to stuff a metal skeleton into you. I wonder how that would work. Yeah, never mind. Scratch that. It's best just not to get caught. Okay, I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip side.
Yeah, जैसा कि मैंने तुम्हें explain किया था, the costume or like the animatronics, they have like two parts. One is like the endoskeleton, which helps them to be like a independent animatronic, and दूसरा part is like we can take out the endoskeleton and फिर हम उसमें अंदर घुस सकते हैं, but it's like kind of dangerous because they have like spring locks, और अगर if we breathe too loudly, if we sweat too much, or if we just, you know, did anything remotely athletic, we get spring locked and we just die. Like the moment you get like spring locked, there's nothing you can do. You just have to accept your fate in this. Now I know I'm talking a lot about the secret of the mimic, but the secret of the mimic is actually the game that flipped the story. And it's like people think it's part of like the other FNAF. Now when I say like FNAF is like divided into two parts. One is like OG FNAF till from Five Nights at Freddy 1 to Ultimate Custom Night, and then we have something called AI FNAF storyline. AI FNAF is basically a whole lot of new things. So far we have like security breach that comes in AI FNAF, and there was like a mobile game before this that also had lore in it, okay, and also like Help Wanted have some lore here and there, Help Wanted 1 and 2, the VR games, you know. So yeah, that is the thing. One is like FNAF and one other one is like AI FNAF. AI FNAF is kind of messy right now because like वो लोग अभी भी लिख रहे हैं story, but original FNAF is also very messy, especially with the names. Like the same character have different name according to the games, which is like, come on bruh, what the fuck you doing. But yeah, मैंने अभी जो तुम्हें explain किया ना, that is like the basic core of FNAF. Yeah, I was going to explain this to you. So when you have this game and you're playing this game, there's like 6 nights, but actually there are 7 nights. There's like a secret night also. So like if you go into like the custom mode and you put in the dates, so 1983, you will get a secret night with just the Golden Freddy or the Fredbear. And in between of the games also, there's like a 1% chance of Golden Freddy to come on your screen, and when he comes on your screen now, screen now, there is written like it's me, it's me. So like we'll get to know in the later game what that it's me is ना. मैंने तुम्हें एक्सप्लेन किया कि फ्रेडबेयर के अंदर वी हैव लाइक टू स्पिरिट्स. आई टोल्ड यू वन इज़ कैसिडी बट आई डिडंट टोल्ड यू कि अदर वन कौन सी है. वी डोंट नो कौन सी है बिकॉज FNAF 1 में इट्स नॉट एक्सप्लेन कौन सी है. ऑल्सो यू हैव टू रिमेंबर हु वी प्लेइंग एज. ओके, वी हैव प्लेइंग एज माइक. द लास्ट नेम डजंट मैटर. But the thing is, this game is so messy because of the dates and the names. That is like that I cannot speak one minute. Let me focus. Okay. Now I told you 5 children went missing, but we know they got killed. And how they died, when they died, who killed them? Well, William Afton killed them. We'll get to know in the later games. But like the spirits themselves are not like evil. But जैसे फोन गाय ने एक्सप्लेन किया ना कि they try to stuff us into the skeleton. They don't try to stuff everybody like every night guard. They just try to stuff us. Honestly, I'll explain it to you later games why, because that's the big reveal now. That's the big reveal. The man who worked here before us, he did not make it. He died. he after he is gone, we came to. But अभी का जो मतलब फ्रेडी फाज़बेयर जो है ना, it's like basically abandoned at this point. And yeah, like nobody comes here. It's like closed down after the missing children incident. Now this place has been closed down. But the thing is, this is not the only location. Like there is like multiple locations of Freddy Fazbear Pizza. There are no ज़्यादा locations in Freddy Fazbear Freddy's Family Diner के ज़्यादा locations नहीं है. But Freddy Fazbear Pizza के बहुत locations है bro. And oh my god, I think I should have started with the Secret of the Mimic. Oh my god, you know what? I think no. I think it's good because Secret of the Mimic is basically here to explain a few things. Oh wait, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to explain further to you. But the thing is, Secret of the Mimic, it explained and put together a lot of things. Like you can watch the MatPad video about the whole timeline, but he doesn't include, or like how could he include, जब उसने वो वीडियो बनाया था तब तक I think ruin भी नहीं आया था, like security breach ruin तक नहीं आया था. So like how could he explain the Secret of the Mimic also? But whatever he explained now, that is like the most accurate. And you know the thing is the FNAF lore is, you will understand it the more videos you see, because there is like a new discovery every day. ऐसा लगता है कि it's the FNAF lore is like science. With every answer there is a question, and with every question there is a theory, a game theory. Oh my god. And the thing is, you cannot be right about FNAF. Like we have solved FNAF, but we have not solved the AI FNAF yet because it's still coming. So all we can do is make theories about it, which is weird. But I remember, when I was young now, I couldn't even play the game because I was so scared of the animatronics. My favorite theory is Foxy is a good guy theory, and we just won. See, I told you he did not make it. वो मर गया. He used to work here before us. Oh my god. Oh well, whatever. Now, you don't have to remember the byte of 87 that much because it's like basically useless after the second game. I mean, yeah, you just have to remember the byte of 83. You know what? I'll explain it to you when we get there. Right now, I will explain it to you the iconic moments of Five Nights at Freddy, because if you are gonna be in fandom, you have to. This is like my favorite one. So first we have Markiplier saying, "Was that the byte of 87?" That's iconic. I mean, Markiplier is iconic as hell. I wish मैं उसकी मूवी देख पाती यार, आयरन लंग. बट इधर फाइव नाइट्स एट फ्रेडीज 2 ही रिलीज़ नहीं हुआ. ओह या, फाइव नाइट्स एट फ्रेडीज से याद आया. सी, वी हैव फाइव नाइट्स एट फ्रेडीज, then we have Five Nights at Freddy's AI. These two are based on games. Then we have the books, the Five Nights at Freddy's books. Okay. Now the thing is, we cannot say that books are irrelevant to the games because books explain a lot of things about the game. But we cannot say that books are 100% canon to the game or whatever happened in the game. So it's like a 50-50 because the thing is कि गोल्डन फ्रेडी के अंदर जो दूसरी स्पिरिट है वो कौन है, ये हमें बुक्स से पता चला. एंड गोल्डन फ्रेडी के अंदर दो स्पिरिट है, ये भी हमें बुक से ही पता चला है. सो वी कैन नॉट से लाइक everything is like not canon. And also there is like this one game, it's called Into the Pit. Oh my god, it almost broke the FNAF timeline when it came, but I don't know where to put it honestly, so I just skipped it. Sorry. For a long time I did not consider watching the Secret of the Mimic because I thought it changed the FNAF lore. But you know what, I feel like that change was necessary because you know what I mean. So now we have FNAF AI, FNAF books, FNAF movie, because movie के अलग ही नशे हैं, मूवी का अलग ही चल रहा है. They are like in their own universe. I think the Security Breach and the Secret of the Mimic are Silver Eye trilogy, and the books are also inspired. No, not the books. Like the movies are also inspired by the book. But the thing is, we cannot tell unless पूरे games आ जाता है. Oh my god, I love Five Nights at Freddy's so much. I could talk about it all day. Also, Five Nights at Freddy's Masiha is Matt Bad. He recently retired. It honestly broke my heart. He was like, oh my god, he was like the one person that single-handedly was keeping my childhood alive. And seeing him retire, I realized कि damn, हम सब लोग बड़े हो रहे हैं and we are like growing up and stuff, so it was very hard for me. But मैट पैड नहीं होता तो FNAF नहीं होता. मैट पैड ने बोला था कि if we do not acknowledge the lore, does the lore really exist? Damn. If we don't know the lore, does the lore really exist? Oh my god, that was like the best thing. He's also the voice of Toy Bonnie. Toy Bonnie is like the other variant we'll see in Five Nights at Freddy's too. The thing is, I think MacPad retired because he could not solve the Five Nights at Freddy's. Like that's a joke. But his theory videos was amazing, man. Do you know medium first MacPad का जो वीडियो देखा था, it wasn't even about the FNAF, it was about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I was in like a lot of fandoms, man. I was in like a lot of fandoms. Oh my god. I was in the FNAF, I was in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I was everywhere. Anyways, so I was in iconic moments. So Markiplier is iconic, Jacksepticeye is iconic, and the MatPat is iconic. Now the thing is, when we look at the FNAF, okay, it's like created by Scott Coffin, and Scott himself did not think this game will take off so much. Like, it was his last game before he quit making games, so you can imagine. So the reason the FNAF lore is so fucked up and it's still going on is because Scott Coffin didn't really plan everything ahead, and he constantly changed the designs, he constantly changed the lore sometimes, but that is what's so iconic about it. Like 10 साल हो गए FNAF को, sorry 11 साल हो गए FNAF को, 11 साल, and it's still relevant just because of the theories, just because of the inconsistencies, game choices and design choices and everything. So I would say Scott Coffin is a genius. He's also like he was also supposed to be working. He was like a independent game developer first, but when the FNAF took over, the company Steel Wool, yeah, they also got into on the trend, and they offered him कि हम तुम्हारा गेम बनाएं क्या करके, and then the FNAF era was developed. And a lot of people think कि FNAF should not have developed like that, but I think it should, because then it would have been irrelevant, because at the time when it came, it was like a simple point and click game, but I think everything has to be evolved. Sometimes the evolution is good, but yeah. Oh, also, when I think Scott Coffin released a book, I forgot the title, oh my god, I'm so sorry, and MatPat made a video about it, and they thought that the book story is based on a real life, this क्या बोलते हैं location. Oh, and we just spent the night. Damn, let me know. Wow, oh, I don't know क्या था. I never. Oh my god. Okay, wait. I never really thought about what was that sounds. Damn, I have to watch a theory video again. Oh yeah, so I was telling you. So MatPat made a video about this book that Scott Coffin released, and people thought it was like based on a real life, a location, an incident, and there is actually a location called Freddy's Pizza, or like it's not like Freddy Fazbear Pizza, but like something like that, related, like Freddy Pizza. It's something also. And people started calling. People like there were like 1,000 people calling at the same time and saying, "Is this Freddy Fazbear Pizza?" And then MatPat had to make an apology video saying, "Please do not target real businesses and real people, and do not bother them." That was like a whole mess in the FNAF community. FNAF community had its had its moment, I would say it. Honestly, that's all I have. That's all I have for FNAF 1, that is. जब हम दूसरा गेम खेलेंगे, oh my god, you're going to have your balls shook. I think that's it. I love you so much, baby. Thank you so much for listening to my rambling. I love playing with you. We should do this more often. Do you think I'm insane? Do you think I'm a little insane? I mean, I would say I am insane. You know what? मैंने बहुत बातें कर ली. I will let you watch me play this without talking. Thank you so much, baby. I love you so much. No, I cannot guess right now. Ruko, I'm going to lose if I even took off my eyes off the screen for 1 second. Game खत्म होने के बाद I'll guess you. Okay, I love you so much. Just watch me play, baby. Watch me play. Let me cook. believe this. No. Okay, now you can have that kiss. Okay, that's it. That's enough. That's enough. Okay, oh my god, you should have seen like the name. I'll just remember the mic thing. Okay. No, I'm not gonna do the 6th and the custom night. I'm so tired. I just want to cuddle up with you and sleep if that's okay. I love you so much, baby. Thank you so much for listening to my rambling. I think मुझे पानी चाहिए. मुझे एक ग्लास भर के पानी चाहिए. Thank you, baby.